Hey everybody, here is VoiceOver Sam in full effect. I want to show you around the Glowforge app, but first I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the new subscribers. We are so close to 600 and we're on our way to 1,000. Anyway, here it is. It sounded so dorky, but I am excited. And you know what? It's okay to be excited when good things happen. Anyway, here is the design library. I don't know why they call it, but basically it's home. This is where you start off when you are getting at app.glowforge.com. I do not think that you have access to this unless you are an owner. If they've changed this, comment down below, but I'm pretty sure that this is just available. So this has everything you have designed in the past, as well as files that you've purchased. But we'll come back to this. I want to kind of go through this menu up here. So next you have your catalog. Your catalog is up here. And basically what it is where you can buy designs. You can buy files that you don't have to create yourself. So you'll see some things that are free. I think most people still have stuff that's free for you, but it'll say kind of how much it costs to make one and how much it costs to make them, a bunch of them. So if you wanted to sell them or give them away. This is kind of cool. Nothing in here is interested in me that much, except for like something like the coasters. There's like a simple coaster. That's a great option because you can put whatever logo. That's something that's an easy sell for, like if you have a customer that you want to like put their logo or design on there. There's some things, you know, whatever. I guess that's cool, but I don't use this stuff very often. But it's cool that it's there and that you have the opportunity. Next is shop. So this is where you can buy. Okay, this is annoying because it says hundreds of materials. One amazing machine. But I've counted. There are only 29 different materials here. And when I say 29, I don't mean like 29 individual categories. 29 actual individuals. So like types and colors and sizes. I don't get it. But anyway, hundreds of materials. One amazing machine. You can buy some stuff here. My favorite is the plywoods and the oh my gosh, and the thick, clear acrylic. Where is it? I guess that you can get any of them in the clear. They also have a clear that is a green cast, supposed to look like more like glass. But I like all of them. The acrylic is like the easiest to cut. Anyway, so you have the catalog. But then look, did this just change? No, shop, catalog. Let me go back. Yeah, it did change. That's so weird. Catalog, community. So this is the forums, which is going to be your best friend when you get... Look, this changed again. It's so strange. Anyway, the community is going to be your best friend when you get your Glowforge. I'm going to scroll backwards. Okay, and then you have support. This is my one complaint about Glowforge. I love their team. I love everything that they do. The machine is obviously my favorite, but I think their customer service could use a little help. It's very much figured out. You can email them and they will email you back. It's just kind of slow. And oh my gosh, Glowforge, I will do anything for y'all to get a call center. Dear God, I will help you guys. I will do whatever it takes. I will donate. Set up your Patreon. I'm ready for it. Anyway, so let's go back to the home. This is how you navigate when you are ready to cut something. So you could do a couple of things. This is the trace function. Have I used it? No. Do I want to use it? Maybe one day. If this is something you want me to show you how to do and me to try, let me know. But I would just rather use like Adobe Capture and trace it myself. I don't know. That seems weird. It just seems like a weird thing to do. Oh. So instead, what I usually do is upload. And you would just, upload a file. You upload your file and it'll take you to your design space. So let me see. Oh, these are all my... Okay. So you have a file, you take it to the thing. It takes you to kind of the, what would you call it? A dashboard, the app itself. And this is something, you don't have to upload all of them at a time. You just upload one, it'll take you here. I'm going to leave this just so we have something to play with. It will show you your bed image. So this is my bed image. You can kind of see my papel picado right here. And basically you have the ability to, I'm doing 2-finger scroll in and out if you have a trackpad. This is great for me. I love this, or you can use these up here. I think if you click this, it just automatically scrolls in and out. This moves the screen, this little hand. This moves the objects or selects objects. So that's what the difference is there. If you watch my previous videos, you might already know this, but if you copy, you don't want to copy here. Look, my battery's dying. Good job, Sam. Way to YouTube. Let's go get a plug. If you're ever cutting out multiple of the same things, I've said this in previous videos, but I just want to share again. You don't click here and say copy and paste. You click here, copy, paste, and you have multiple. And of course, if you want to turn it, you can turn it like this, or you can turn it while holding the shift key, and it'll keep it at 45 degrees at a time. Boop, 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 so you can have it straight. Anyway, so that's that. On here, you have the ability to add more artwork, and then you have whatever you've uploaded. If it's an SVG file, then you can add cut, but it won't let you do that till you choose a material. So let's say we're cutting medium maple walnut. Now, once you say cut, you can change to engrave, cut, score. I never really use score, so I don't do that. Or ignore. So like, let's say you have a file you're going to use later, you don't want it to be seen, or if you uploaded a file that has some sort of part of a design, I don't know. If you wanted a part to be ignored, if you also upload a file with multiple pieces or multiple colors, it'll automatically divide it into different pieces right here. So if you want to cut, and it says it's set to proof grade, but a lot of times the proof grade cut is just not strong enough for me. So I almost always go here and I adjust it manually. Leave it at full power, slow it down. So you can kind of custom adjust that here. Then let's say you have something set here, you can save it as my special setting. You can save it as the medium walnut, you can save it my special setting, save. So that when you come here, you can say cut it at my special setting, and I'll set it that way. And I like it because it kind of, if you use this, it kind of gives you a starting point, then you can adjust it from there. Okay, so let's go over the top again. So here you have, you can select the items, you can also drag over the items. This is what I stick with since I do have a trackpad, but if you don't, you can always drag around this way. Something to keep in mind, look at the way that these are highlighted. This is red and this is not. What does that mean? This means this is cutting. Oh shit, I have the wrong thing. So this means this is cutting because it has a color. If it does not have a color, that means it's outside of your cut area. The weird thing is sometimes it shows you the edges of the cut area and sometimes it does not. Oh crap, what did I do? So see how there's this little gray area that was there and disappeared? It's so weird, but it comes and it goes. So there is like a guide on the outside that'll show you. See, look, it comes and then it disappears. But if you cross this invisible line, all of a sudden it's uncuttable. But for some reason, it's not always there. And it's not here on this side, but it does exist. I don't know, it's a little glitchy, but it works. You get the hang of it. You just move it until it has a color again, and then you know that you're good to go. Okay, here, obvious, zoom in, zoom out. Here is an undo and a redo. Here, you can have instructions that are like, if you've gotten a design from the catalog, it'll say what to do. There isn't any there though, because I made it. Here, you can refresh the bed image. So if your Glowforge is on, you've replaced something and you have like put in a new object, or you've adjusted it so that it's more centered. You can say refresh bed image, set focus. Actually, I've never used this. I'm not sure what this does, but there's a thing. And then there's no filter, and you can also decide if you want things to be in inches or centimeters, because America does not do centimeters. And this is where it's going to say it's offline. So this is pretty much it right here. Now you can kind of move around, you know, the rest of the site. You can add a user to say like, hey, I want to invite someone to operate my Glowforge. Like, let's say you have a friend who has a file, you want them to upload it. You can invite them there. You can go to your settings, so on and so forth. But this is kind of what the app looks like. You can add as many files, or I have it maxed out my files. You can add a ton of files, and you can manipulate them here. If you need to measure them, it's pretty easy. You just kind of decide, okay, like if I knew that the widest part of this V was only going to be 5 inches, then you could say, okay, 4. I have to shrink that down to where it goes to 9. So then, boom, Oops. Now the widest part is only 5 inches. And so that's really nice, especially if you accidentally delete your files and you don't have the, you know, them up here. Because one thing I don't like is, like, let's say you buy a design. Like, this is something I did. And maybe if I don't know what I'm doing and y'all know what you're doing and you want to help me, please comment down below. But basically I bought something, this, and I deleted stuff or I added stuff. And look, it's cool because it saved the stuff that I added on here, but it took away other things. Does that make sense? If you edit it, it stays that way, even with the designs you buy. I wish it would like automatically create a copy. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. Just wanted to show you kind of the basis of how to use this. You upload your files, you manipulate them how you want. Then when this is offline, you just click print, and then you actually have to manually press the print button on the machine. Okay, that is kind of a really quick tour around the Glowforge app. It's pretty darn simple. It's really nice, especially if you already have files that are ready to go in SVG. Let me show you really quick what a PNG looks like. Do I have a PNG available? Yeah. If you upload it as a PNG, it automatically sets it to engrave. There, it looks a little different. It'll say engrave. And that's all you gotta do. Yeah. Engrave settings, you can also adjust manually. You can say convert to dots, convert to patterns, vary power, that kind of stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Have a great night, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, as well as some random stuff every once in a while. Thanks for watching!